Hello, Accounting 202 students. This is Professor Hassey. It's the beginning of week number 4 of our Fundamentals of Accounting 2 class for the class times of February 22nd and 24. This is our introduction video. And we have our first graded assessment this week, quiz number 1, which will be on chapters 1 through 4, which will be distributed to you on Wednesday after class, and it is due in Blackboard Sunday, February 28th at 9 p.m. In class tomorrow, we will review chapters 3, problems 3.3a and 3.4a on process costing, making sure we have a good handle on that. And then we'll talk about activity-based costing, where you assign costs based on the types of activity, levels of areas of production. That's talked about in chapter 4. We will review problems 4.3a and 4.4a on Wednesday. And that'll lead us up to the quiz this week. A couple things I'd like to show you in our Blackboard site for this week. We have in week number 4, that's this week, and if you go to the week number 4 file folder, you'll see 2 videos that should help a lot of you in reviewing the work of process and activity-based costing. They're walkthrough videos. They walk through a typical problem that you will see involving these types of processes. Chapter 3 with our discussion last week on process costing, and in chapter 4, this week's discussion on activity-based costing. If you're having some difficult time understanding the definitions and how to work these definitions into the processes of these types of systems, watch these videos. They're about 10 to 13 minutes in length. I think they might be helpful to you outside of class. And just click on these and watch them, and they could be very helpful in helping you understand the material. And we will review these problems again in the coming week. Now let's watch a video introducing activity-based costing, chapter 4, a couple of minutes from our writer, our author, Mr. Kim. Let's introduce chapter 4 to you right now.
In this chapter, you learn an approach to more accurately allocate overhead to products called activity-based costing. Why does it matter whether overhead is allocated accurately? Today, many companies have replaced manual labor with automated machines. For these companies, overhead costs often exceed the combined cost of materials and labor. Obviously, they won't have accurate product costs if they don't have accurate overhead allocation. I was once approached by an accountant at a company that manufactured a variety of very expensive valves for trucks and machines. He was concerned that they were making bad business decisions because of inaccurate overhead allocation. I recommended a very basic activity-based costing system. After implementing the system and determining more accurate product costs, they found out that they had been selling one of their valves at a price that was actually lower than the cost to produce it. They were losing money on every one of those valves that they sold, and this had been one of their best-selling valves. No wonder their competitors wouldn't match their price. All managers should understand the importance of accurate overhead allocation.
Okay, that's a good introduction to the basics of activity base, and if you look at that video that I provided in week 4, that will help you, and we'll go over those problems this week in class. Again, remember, we have a quiz, take-home quiz on Wednesday, due next Sunday, and it'll be on chapters 1 through 4, our first graded assessment of this class. Hope you're all doing well, had a good weekend, and we'll see you all bright and early tomorrow morning at 9:25. Thanks, everybody. See you then.